Hello and thanks for joining me. I'm Matthew Rondina with Best Buy Canada's Best Buy blog. Today I am unboxing, testing out, and reviewing the Turtle Beach VelocityOne race wheel and pedal system. Just a friendly reminder that you can order the Turtle Beach VelocityOne race today via bestbuy.ca. As a big racing sim fan, I was excited to test out the Turtle Beach VelocityOne race. The package has the hardware to make any motorhead's heart sing, including a powerful, full-featured direct drive wheelbase, button box, and load cell pedal set. In this review, I'll hit the track on both the Xbox and PC platforms to put the VelocityOne race wheel through its paces and see if it can earn its spot on the podium. Let's dive in. In my pursuit of building a great racing sim setup, I've been able to test out quite a few racing wheels over the years. The first thing I noticed while unboxing all the components is how well organized everything is, with easy-to-follow instructions. The steering wheel itself is a leather-wrapped D-shape, which feels great when driving. The stitching on the leather itself looks sharp, adding a subtle but distinct aesthetic that complements the high-quality construction. It also features a comprehensive array of buttons and knobs, conveniently placed for easy access during and before races. In the past, I've used a lot of racing wheels that don't have a full array of buttons, but this wheel made it really convenient to actually navigate menus both pre and post races without actually needing a full Xbox controller in your hands, which I really appreciated. All of the buttons on the wheel can be remapped with onboard tools as well as the companion app from Turtle Beach. Overall, the sharp styling of the wheel looks like it was something plucked out of a real-life roadster. As you may have noticed, the wheel is detachable and easily slotted into the next component I unboxed, the race wheelbase. The base features a lot of great extras that help to make the setup and racing a breeze. The unit features two side panels that flip open to expose a multi-tool that helps adjust the mounting clamps on the bottom of the base. I opted to mount the system to Turtle Beach's VelocityOne stand, which is sold separately. Alternatively, the unit can be mounted to a desk or tabletop ledge for a more permanent solution. There are also pre-drilled holes in the unit's body to screw it into place. The wheelbase features two of the hardware's best features, the race management display and the custom-built direct drive force feedback motor, and this thing is powerful. I'll delve further into how both perform later on in the road test section of the review, but they add a lot to the overall racing immersion. Next up, let's have a look at the VelocityOne control unit. The base or the wheelbase itself is accompanied by the VelocityOne control unit, aka the VCU. It's a detachable switch/button-packed module, aka button box. Here you can map critical car systems and adjust the settings depending on the racing game you are playing. Again, most of these buttons for your more run-of-the-mill racers or ones that don't dive really deep into a high-end car or performance vehicle's deeper systems, you won't really need to map out these buttons, but I must admit, it just looks incredibly cool. And the fact that you press the engine start button to power up the entire unit right before jumping into any race game, basically it's an on-off switch. There is another on-off switch on the side of the unit, but pressing this button, like you would start a real car, it's a really cool touch. If you find the VCU is not something that is just going to sort of support your setup, you can either completely detach it, or if you want, you can switch it. It is switchable to the left or right side of the full unit. But for me personally, anytime that I hit the grid, it's going to be on my VelocityOne. The last piece of the setup is the pedal unit. The pedal's build quality is very impressive. They're constructed from aluminum and heavy plastics, and they're quite sturdy and feature a dynamic brake tech load cell braking system that offers resistance close to what you'd feel on an actual road. You can also customize the height of the pedals with the included multi-tool and stow the clutch when it's not in use. I really appreciated the amount of customization I could make to the pedal layout, allowing me to streamlining it by either stowing the clutch or adjusting the pedal height. It just simply made it a lot easier to find the sweet spot for me. In terms of the resistance or the power when it came to braking in various weather conditions, Overall top marks here. The pedals themselves felt great on all sorts of different surfaces, all sorts of different race conditions, and really did feel like driving a real car. Now for the road test. Once everything's set up and running properly, the first thing you'll notice is the smoothness of the wheel's motion and the precision of the pedals. The force feedback from the wheelbase is incredibly realistic, simulating the nuances of a real car's steering response. Whether you're navigating tight corners or adjusting to changes in the road surfaces, the feedback is immediate, and I could tell the difference between surfaces and changes on the track. The weather conditions in games like Forza Motorsport really come through the tactile feedback in the wheel, and the rain in particular feels very realistic and immersive. The sensation of the tires losing grip on wet asphalt is conveyed with startling accuracy, making every decision to brake or accelerate a real test of skill. With the VelocityOne race, you'll be fine-tuning like the pros. If you want to make adjustments to the system, the VelocityOne Tuner app software lets you customize it to suit your driving style. The app is available via PC and mobile. Both iOS and Android devices with Bluetooth are supported, and it needs that Bluetooth in order to connect with the actual wheelbase. I made dozens of sensitivity adjustments to force feedback levels, as the app provides a comprehensive range of settings that you can tweak. The user interface is intuitive, making it easy for both beginners and seasoned sim racers to find and adjust the options they need. Whether you're practicing for a pro event or just having fun, the VelocityOne setup delivers an immersive racing experience, with a ton of customization options at your fingertips. Here are my final thoughts on the Turtle Beach VelocityOne race. The hardware presents a great option for sim racing fans looking to level up their experience on the track. With its direct drive wheelbase, sophisticated button box, and robust load cell pedal set, it offers a setup that both beginners and seasoned racers can appreciate. The wheel shines with its robust force feedback, detailed race management display, and versatile customization options. While there are minor drawbacks such as the limited telemetry data on the Xbox platform and the placement of the USB-C connection on the pedal unit, these are overshadowed by the system's overall performance and quality. If you're looking to level up your racing, the Turtle Beach VelocityOne race takes the checkered flag in my books. I'm Matthew Rondina for Best Buy Canada's Best Buy blog. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to check out the VelocityOne race on bestbuy.ca today and take that checkered flag.